Stepping up to the couch, it's Brian, who led the league last season in cracked screens. But with his new athletic case, it looks like that won't be the case. Touchdown, Brian!
On a 28-degree Friday night in Detroit, the Heat play Game 2 on this 4-game road trip. Miami stumbled in a 38-point loss Tuesday at Milwaukee, and the Night looked to bounce back with a second win this season here in the Motor City. John Goebel, Matt Boland, and Musa Tucker are a three-man officiating crew. Glad you're with us from downtown Detroit on the road against a sub-500 team, trying to put an end to a 2-game road losing streak. This is Reggie Jackson, the speedy guard. And Jackson on the board first in the game without a field goal attempt in his career. Reggie Bullock from downtown. Well, first 2 shots for the Pistons.
Gets most of his kick-out passes from Blake Griffin, who draws a double team in the post.
Reggie Bullock's having his best year as Rodney McGruder goes to the hoops. As he's a key player for us. This is Bullock, another 3 on the way. Same result from almost the same size. 88 triples this season.
Yeah, just can't give him any airspace. Got to be right on top.
Look out below. Whiteside with his team leading. Pistons with a 4-point lead. First full season as a Piston for Griffin. And Bullock, they're going to review it, but right now they're ruling it a 3. He didn't play in the first matchup against Miami. Here's Winslow, left hand off the glass, drops.
Yeah, good use of the screen. That size at 6'7" to go off the glass with a high percentage shot.
This is Bruce Brown, the rookie from Miami, puts it off the glass and in.
All the way to the rim.
Pistons have made 5 of their first 6 shots. Magruder with a 3. Rodney. The band is in, Whiteside is out. Blake Griffin to the rack.
Some better judgment when the mics are hot. John, you know better than all of us about the balance between what you want for yourself and what the team needs.
Yeah, so true, Jackson. Look, the frustration can be there at times, but guys who want to be out on the floor, he's just got to continue to handle it in a constructive way.
Blake Griffin flips in the hook. Griffin with 5 points, 7-0-5, but Wade missed Game 7 and played hurt in Game 6. And of course, a year later, they beat the Pistons in the conference finals en route to their first NBA championship. Now with an injury, meanwhile, the Magic have a 6-point lead late in the first quarter against Brooklyn.
Yeah, Blake Griffin tried to go over the top with a pass, and James Johnson inadvertently hits him with his off arm and looked like he caught him right in the nose.
30 seconds.
Luke Kennard and Langston Galloway have all checked in. Here's Blake, right corner 3. Good. Blake Griffin, yes, I believe, was blocked. Calderon looking for the open man. It's Kennard for 3. It's good. And the Pistons now lead it by 13. Here comes Dion driving past Kennard and finishing.
Nice explosion beyond the arc as a 20% three-point shooter.
Backdoor cut by Kennard. Oh, able to get past a very good defender in. Down to 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. This is Kennard with a good look. Too good a shooter to give him that clean.
Also giving them run-out opportunities. Pistons able to get some easy ones.
Whiteside picked up 2 quick fouls. Bam's been in ever since, and that's a road trip. Miami in the midst of a stretch of 12 out of 16 on the road. Oh, pretty bank shot for Dwayne Wade. First score on this end. Ellington back to Winslow, steps into a 3 and buries it. 5th ball comes to the middle and then out. Back to the middle to Stanley Johnson. Whiteside was right there, but Johnson able to score.
Detroit does, and he'd have to be able to measure that tempo and take away when they're playing faster, get back in transition.
Oh, Whiteside was leaning the other way, and Blake Griffin found rest. They've averaged only 89 points per game, and here they are with 32. And only 3 minutes left in the half. Reggie Jackson, 17-footer, right on target. Second score for the Winslow's triple. Kaboom.
Good work by Justice getting off the ball on that play.
Winslow with another rebound. Here comes Wade on the spin and score. The one and only Dwayne Wade with all 8 of his points. Minute 48 left in this first half. Here's Kennard, left-handed shooter, gets it in over Whiteside. Oh, he kept Pachulia away from that. Whiteside sweeping slam dunk for the big fella. Second dunk of the game for Hassan. Here in the second half. Justice Winslow driving in, shoots it over Zaza. Whiteside tips it in. They'll need more from the Suns right now. Bullock on the bounce. Griffin going to the line, a chance at another three-point play. 15 rebounds. When these clubs met earlier in the season, that was back on the 5th of November. A 5-point Heat win in overtime. That's reversed by Tyler Johnson. And Dwayne Casey complimented Hurricanes head coach Jim Larranaga. Said he did a terrific job coaching Bruce Brown. Whiteside hammers it home. 8 on the shot clock. Winslow unloads. Kaboom. That's a third triple tonight for
Continued to mature and gotten better at. And he's really getting a good release in his legs on the
triple for Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin.
Get out on the break.
Tyler triples again. Back-to-back threes for Tyler Johnson. Left in the third quarter. Winslow back to Magruder. Johnson tees up a three. Kaboom. First triple tonight for James Johnson. Number 25 on. Oh, Petrucci, that's his second straight offensive rebound to extend this possession. Here's Kennard. And that's good.
And that's a big play for Pachulia.
As soon as Whiteside came out, Dwayne Casey subbed Stanley Johnson for Zaza Pachulia. So Johnson, in effect, is their backup center right now. Griffin just parked himself. He's contesting every shot right now for Detroit. Down by 3, here comes Dwayne. It's a one-point game. 2 scores and 28 left in the third quarter. Heat looking for their first lead of the game. They got it on a triple from Tyler Johnson. Tyler missing that 3. Bam! Well, just suspending himself in here till that rebound came to him. Here's Magruder. In the Johnson for the dunk. Well, right now the Heat find
Wood doing a pretty good job holding them to 65 points as we start the fourth.
The Heat are 5th in the league in scoring defense. 9-10 left in the game. Kennard for 3. I'll give Stanley Johnson credit for knowing what he can do. Here comes Stanley Johnson. On the bounce to the bucket. Oh, nobody ends for the second time. Detroit ahead by 1. Olynyk makes a tough catch in traffic and flips it in with a foul. Like the NBA. Well, he need a stop here with 5 on the shot clock. Griffin against Bam. First score of the fourth quarter for Blake Griffin. He has 28 to go along with 8 boards.
Griffin delivering a blow with his left shoulder right into the chest of Bam Adebayo.
5-point Pistons lead. Bam with a nice put in off the Wade lob. 9 points for Bam, 7th assist for Wade. Bullock over Adebayo. That's the first score of the second half for Reggie Bullock, a former target. 7 assists and 3 rebounds. Heat are down by 3. 3:36 left. Bullock sticks.
Range jumper.
Winslow with 7 on the shot clock. Floats it in. One of his more difficult field goal attempts of the night. Gives
going to his right with his strong left hand. Not an easy shot to make.
Bullock for 3. It's good. 3 baskets in a row for Reggie Bullock. 2 minutes to play. A 3 for Wade. The air ball rebound for Magruder. 2 to shoot. Oh my! The biggest kaboom of the game. The Heat are down 92 to 89. Wade off the spin, puts it in. It's a 1-point game again. And drop with the Pistons up 1. Gets the screen from Zaza. Comes in on Bam and missed it. And the rebound to Griffin. He missed it again. Pachulia tips it in. Zaza. Wade angles left, drives in, and scores. Dwayne Wade with 20 points. 8 pounds, man. He was playing free safety.
Got a foul.
Not fouling until there. Winslow on a reach in. It's Tyler Johnson making a catch in traffic. Wade forces up a 3, missed it. Rebound loose, taken by Griffin, and the Heat commit a foul with under 4 seconds left. Free throws, and the Pistons are ahead by 5. And that'll do it. Game ends. Well, the Heat could not...